Okay, so the timing should be good, okay? 10 minutes should be more than enough, okay? So what do you think of the quiz? The questions, okay, it's not too hard, right? Yeah, it's not too hard. As long as you study the alliances, and also you need, when you study the codes, make sure you know which country or which city they are, okay? So next week, the quiz will be similar. Same thing, 10 questions. And basically, if you're asking airlines, make sure you know which country they belong to and which alliance does it belong to, or does it belong to any alliances. Okay, some of them doesn't belong to any. Or when you study the country, airport or city codes, make sure where they are located. Okay, so that's all. So excellent, and you will know your result by Friday. Okay, Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock. So now let's come to today's class and European Union. Okay, first of all the flag. Okay, so first of all, tell me, what do you think? What do you know about the European Union? By the way, anybody has European Union passport? No, anybody? No, because in the past, some students have both Canadian and the European Union passport. Okay, so so what do you know about the EU?
I just talked to a lady from Germany yesterday.
Yeah.
And she said in EU, among EU countries, like if you enter the European Union countries, one of them, and you're approved to be officially there,
yeah,
there's no passport control within the countries.
That's right. Within your union,
yeah, just drive.
Union.
You might see the sign. It's just like crossing from Ontario to Quebec.
That's right. You might see the sign, the border sign, but you don't really need there's no border control anymore, right? And that's right. That's the European Union. It's a collection of what? Different countries, right? There's no border control
It's like
anymore.
United States of Europe.
Sorry?
It's like United States of Europe.
Yeah, that's right. A United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. What else? What do you think about the EU? So.
Trade agreements, between them.
So they have agreements, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Trade or airlines.
That's right. They have agreements. That's right. They work like a union together, group, right? And what else about this European Union?
They all use euro.
That's right. They all use the same currency, euro. Talking about this is so much easier. Has any of you are too young? And old days, right? When you travel in Europe, seriously, it's like a pain because first of all, Europe is so small, right? But you're driving for 5 hours, you can cross like 5 countries, right? And before EU era, what's going to happen is each country has their own border control. And each country uses their own currency. So when people travel within Europe, they have to have like a big, first of all, they have a big Ziploc bag. Is that called Ziploc bag? Yeah. And within the big one, they have several small Ziploc bags. Each small one contains different countries' currency. Okay. So and then when they cross the border, they have to worry about okay, which bag should I use? Or when they finish, they'll think about oh, I should change it back. So it's so much pain. And every time you cross a border, which can be 1 hour of the drive, and you cross a border, then you have to do that passport control, those kind of stuff. So it's very complicated. But nowadays, it's one union, okay? Like what you said, there's no more border control between them. If you're allowed to enter into one, you'll be okay to enter the other, right? And money-wise, all you need is what? Euro. That's it. Okay, so that's you got most of that, and the agreement. So either it's a financial agreement, economic agreement, political agreement, or they all have some agreement. Okay, so can you give me some examples of EU countries? Sweden. Okay, well you choose a very unique one. What else?
Italy.
Which one?
Italy.
Italy. Yes, for sure. Common ones. Most of the countries in Europe are EU. France, right? France, Italy, and Germany. Yes. You're talking about the rich one. Italy is okay.
Portugal.
Portugal, yeah, and Denmark. Okay. What else? Well, I guess which part of geography are you learning now?
Europe.
Europe. Yeah. Which countries? now?
UK.
UK, so you mainly focus on UK, right? Does UK belong to European Union? Do they use Euro?
No.
UK.
No.
They use Euro?
Yeah,
No.
with the Great British Islands.
Use British pounds.
Yeah, when I went both times, they usually have two prices on like items and stuff, because one is pounds and one is.
That's right. I'll tell you why. Yes, they do accept euro. It's like, for example, you go shopping to Sobeys, and sometimes they say, oh, they have a sign. We accept American dollar, the conversion rate, right? The reason why they say they always have two currency is because they are close to where? Northern, the island, Republic of Ireland. So like because Republic of Ireland use euro, so they're so close to Europe, right? So they accept both. So like in Canada, we accept the American dollar most of the time as well, right? But our official currency is still Canadian. But UK's official currency is what? Pounds, right? They do accept because it's commonly used, okay? So let's have a look. So basically, economic and political union, like I said, agreement of 28 member states, which are located primarily in Europe. So these are the map. Okay? So when it's green, it's European Union, okay? And when it's striped, this one is economic and monetary union. They use the same money. And anybody said Sweden? Yes, Sweden is belong to Euro, EU, but the one Norway doesn't.
So rich.
Yeah, they're very rich. And Sweden and Finland, they're not poor either. And just for some reason, Sweden. And look at another one doesn't belong to EU. Which one? Switzerland. Right in the middle. They don't belong to EU as well. Anybody knows why? Why don't they?
It's a neutral country.
That's right. Politically neutral, so they don't want to join any alliances. Number 2. Why do they don't want to join the EU?
It's,
There's always, remember, those are economic and political. You talk about political, number 2?
Currency is different also.
Currency is different, and it's because they're not part of EU, right? But why don't they want to join EU? First of all, they're neutral. Second of all,
It's very economic developed.
very
Economic developed.
even economic development, which means, put another word, everybody knows it's a rich country. They're very rich. And when you are part of EU, right, you have to take burdens of some poor countries. For example, Germany, economy is it's big, right? But they do have to pour lots of money to what? To help the underdeveloped countries in the European Union, right? Whereas that's my assumption why Switzerland doesn't want to join EU. First of all, politically neutral. Second of all, they're really rich because I don't know, maybe they don't want to pour them to help others. Maybe that's just my guess. Okay. So and next one we're going to talk about Schengen area. Has anybody heard about the Schengen? Yes, you heard about it. Tell me about it. What is Schengen?
I don't really know what it's about, but we just learned about it in geography.
Oh, you did learn about geography.
Yeah,
So what is
it's our hybrid.
It's a hybrid part, right?
Yeah.
Schengen area. Why do we learn Schengen? Why is it important? We learn here. We learn geography. Geography you learn, but the airlines, I emphasize it again. Tax? No. It's for airlines, very important for our airlines business as well.
It's going to be considered as like domestic flights within this area.
Close, very, very close. Yeah, very, very close. I will tell you the reason, okay? The reason why I emphasize this Schengen area, okay, is because when people, like for our Canadians, do we need a visa to go to any country in Europe? Do we need a visa to go to any country in Europe?
Russia.
Oh yeah, Russia. Okay, you see, it's not even here. Okay, it's not considered. Okay, so yes, we do need a visa to go to Russia. Other than Russia, do we need a visa to go to any country highlighted here? We don't. We are allowed to go there without visa for a certain amount of time, right? No visa required. That's because we have Canadian passport. It doesn't happen to all passports. I'll give you one example. For example, if you have your client, who has Chinese passport, okay? They're coming from China to visit Europe. For them, it's very, very important Because before European Union and Schengen concept, when they come to visit Europe, every single country they want to visit, they need a visa. They want to go to France, they need a French visa. They want to go to Germany, they want a German visa, okay? But after European Union concept, because it's all group, now they introduce a Schengen area. What does Schengen area mean? Is that when people need visa to go to Europe, not like before, they need a visa for every single country of the European Union. Now all they need is one visa. It's called a Schengen visa, okay? Then when they fly into any country in the Schengen area countries, then they can cross a border like what you said without any problem because they all belong to Schengen area. So that's the reason why for us it's very, very important to know that. Because some of your clients, they're in Canada, right? They're new immigrants. They're not Canadian. They have Chinese passport, they have Vietnamese passport, right? And they say, okay, I want to go to Europe. Then you must tell them, okay, you want to go to Europe, you need a visa. First of all, you need a Schengen visa, okay? When you talk about Schengen visa, you need to tell them, for example, which country do they apply Schengen visa? They can apply, they can go to French embassy, they can go to German embassy, they can go to Spain, Italian embassy, they can go to any of them, okay, to get a Schengen visa. When they get in, okay, when they get in, you must let them know you are only allowed to travel within the Schengen area countries. So here's the thing, remember, many people, they say, okay, I have Schengen visa, okay, I have a France Schengen visa, okay, I got the visa like applied from French embassy. Good, you can fly from Ottawa to Charles de Gaulle, Paris, no problem. And you can drive to Germany, you can go to Belgium, you can go to Spain, you can go here. But some cities, they say, okay, I want to take the Eurostar. Where do they want to go?
UK.
They want to go to UK, they want to go to London, right? They say they want to travel to London. Then here's the problem. Does UK belong to EU? No. Is it part of a Schengen area? Look at the color. They are not. So which means when they go from Paris to London, get on Eurostar, are they allowed to go there? They're not. If they really want to go, what do they need? They need a new visa for UK, okay? Because they don't belong to Schengen area. The same thing happens to where? The same thing happens to, no, only this Ireland and the UK. And the lucky thing is, you see Switzerland? Switzerland, are they part of EU? They are not, but they are Schengen area. So technically, they can go to Switzerland, even though they don't belong to EU. So it's getting very complicated. So that's really important for us to know, okay? For us to know, like, what do they need to know the definition of Schengen area. So they know, even though Switzerland doesn't belong to EU, but because it belongs to Schengen area, they don't need what? Special visa, as long as they have Schengen visa, right? And they just have to change currency. They have to use the Swiss franc, right? Okay? And another thing is Norway. Norway, like we said, doesn't belong to EU, right? But is this part of Schengen? Yes, it is. So, which means they can travel all this area. Dark blue, light blue, no problem. With one visa. The only problem they can go is where? Cross a channel to go to UK and Ireland. Make sense? So that's the reason why we learn Schengen area. That's the reason why it's important for us, because we need to tell them the documentation. That's our responsibility, right? Okay, got it? This one? So for this is very important, because in the test I might ask you, when people have a visa for Schengen visa, and which of the following countries they cannot visit without a proper visa? Then you will tell me, I will give you, so you have to choose either UK or Ireland. Okay, you cannot choose Switzerland, because yes, it's not part of EU, but they can still go. Or another question I might ask you, which of the following countries is not part of EU? Then you can choose what? UK, Switzerland, and Norway. Make sense? So when you do this map, just remember those unique area, unique countries like UK, Ireland, like Switzerland, okay, Norway, this kind of countries. You need to remember why they are unique. Okay, excellent. And so that's the European Union. So I know you learned about that in geography, but I just give you another perspective for the airlines purpose. Okay. And the next one is we talk about come to the airlines. Okay, this is a class of services. Okay, so for class of services, flight and fares, we talk about domestic transporter. When it's domestic transporter, what class of service on the airplane do you have? Economy, business, and first class. Okay, so this is what you learned. Okay, in the flight and fares, but in fact, very many airlines don't have a first class for domestic transporter. For domestic transporter, because most of the time they use what? Smaller aircraft, right? It's older aircraft. And when it's a smaller aircraft, like a 737, it's very hard to put in what? First class, okay? Because even though you put the first class, it might be like just like business class, seat is a little bit bigger. It's not gonna be that like long haul first class is fancy, right? Okay, so that's flight and fares. But here we're talking about international ones, right? When it's international airlines, then the class of service is getting one more, just one more. Number one is the economy. This one we all know, and most people travel economy, okay? And on the aircraft, most of the seats are economy class, right? Okay. And next one, premium economy. This one we will focus a lot more because this is a brand new, very trendy one. Many airlines are starting their long haul flight with premium economy. There's a reason. You know what? Down to the end, in the end, it's all about dollar, jing jing, okay? Why do they introduce this? Why do they introduce that? Why do they do this? Why do they do that? In the end, it's all about money. How much money they can bring to make the airline profitable, right? So that's premium economy. That's a new one for the main international airline long-haul flight, okay? Premium economy. Again, the key word is economy, okay? Then business class, as usual, like flight and fares, like a domestic transport, they have business class, and they have first class, okay? Having said that, these are the 4 class of service, but it doesn't mean all airlines have this 4 class of service. For example, give you one, our national carrier, flag carrier, Air Canada. Which class of service Air Canada does not have? First class. Air Canada has no first class. Any long haul, short haul, no first class whatsoever. Okay? They only have business. Okay, they call it executive class. Okay? And some long haul flight, Air Canada just introduced premium economy. It used to be economy, business, that's it. Now they know that premium economy is getting more money, so they started putting premium economy. Okay? So now let's economy. Let's look at the economy. Okay, full fare where? Y class and other booking codes. So when we talk about economy, Y class. Okay, but Y class is a highest economy class. When you do $D at the bottom, well, not bottom, very bottom. Okay, and other booking codes. So when it's economy class, there can be 20 booking codes. So many. Okay, different booking codes have different what? Restrictions. It can be from line number 1, the most restrictive, and keep going down. Some students say when you do $D, you'll find is that okay, I'm paying Ottawa to London Heathrow, London. It's the lowest one is $150, and I keep going down. There's 150, there's 200, 250, 300, 500, 600, and 2,000 even. And you know what? When you go to 2,000, it's still economy. There's so many booking codes. And then you go to the Y, it can be $6,000 round trip. It is still economy. So what's the difference? Are they gonna sit in the same kind of seat? You pay 6,000 and you pay 200, are they gonna be the same? Exactly the same. You can sit right beside each other because it's all economy, right? the difference is about the restriction. Okay, the restriction in terms of cancellation or change, others or points. Okay, and also known as coach class. Coach class, and they have limited leg room, pitch. Okay, leg room like this. Okay, and when you the general speaking, when you fly domestic and transporter, the pitch, the leg room is a little bit bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger. Whereas when you fly internationally, you might find it's a little bit smaller. And also, do not assume all airlines have the same leg room. No, they're not. They have different. Okay, different aircraft, different route, different airlines can have different leg rooms. So if leg room is very important for your client, then what you need to do is choose an airline, choose an aircraft has a bigger one. So some students ask me like, how do I know? Where do I find out? Anybody tell me where do I find out? You learned this before. There's a website. Leg room about the seat, right? What's the website? In Flight and Affairs, I believe Jamie or Karen showed you. Have you used Seat Guru? No? Never used Seat Guru? Yes, you did, right? Okay, the Seat Guru. I love that website. It's so cool. And on that website, they will tell you exactly the leg room, the pitch. So I'm going to show you this one. I talk about long haul economy comparison. Okay, if leg room is very important for your client, most of the time, yes, it does make a difference, especially when you have a 14-hour flight, and then every single inch more makes a big difference. Okay, so that's the reason why. If that's the case, then you can go to Seat Guru, and they have a long haul economy class comparison chart. So in this chart, you will able to see, not able yet. See here before it shows, and here you have short haul economy, short haul business, long haul economy, premium economy, business first. They have all the comparisons, okay? So this website, they hire people to update all the time. So that's where we're gonna go. If pitch makes a big difference, very important for your clients, that's where we go. So it lists all the airlines, aircraft with a seat map, and seat pitch and width, how big it is, and you see they are different. They are different. Even you see Aer Lingus, airflow is the width is bigger than Aer Lingus. Okay, so now let's have a look. Which one is the best? You see this one? I don't know why. 20.6 is probably the largest one I've ever seen. It might be premium economy, might be, okay? Because I don't know why it's so big. Most of the time, it's 17, 18. You see this one a little bit bigger, Aeromexico, 18.5. And look, this is, I believe, is premium economy. Can be 34. 34 is way too generous for economy, okay? And let's choose the one which we don't want to fly. Which one? Mexico. Oh my God, there's a lot. Anything less than 17. Oh my God, this one. Ooh, no wonder they call sardine flight. Which one? Air Transat. Air Transat 16.5. That's almost like 1.5 less than average, right? So that's Air Transat used to be famous. The terrorists would call the sardine flight. It's because it's so jammed together, right? So 16.5, and let's see Air Canada. Did we see Air Canada? Yeah, Air Canada is standard, 17 to 18. This one is a little bit bigger, 7772 class. Qatar? Qatar, let's go down. Qatar Airways is standard, it's 17.5. Well, depending on the aircraft. Like what I said, if it's 77200, it's 18.9, so it's quite big. And this one's 33, okay? There might be premium economy. So anyway, I just want to show you. Do you have to memorize? No way. No point, ever memorize it. Okay, it just you know where to find it if that is very important for your client. And if the price is not an issue, but that the pitch is an issue, then you come here to find it out. Okay, so that's for the. And the next one, okay, so this is a picture for the most long haul economy class. This is again wide body, right? 2 aisles, okay? Wide body, and this is a quite big one because this is what is configuration? 3. It's a 3, right? 343. Is that 343?
Yeah.
Yeah, 343. So it's quite a big one. And but I believe this is kind of you don't have this anymore because they have a seat, back seat. Okay, you don't have this. So this is quite a big one. So let's have a look at the 10 most comfortable airline economy seat. Once again, most of the tickets you sell is economy, so it's very important to know that comparing with different airlines. Okay. Let me see. Which one? Okay, so this article talks about which are the most comfortable one. Again, different people have different standards. Okay, because for example, some people like leather seat. Some people like just a regular material. Like, what do you like a leather seat?
I don't know how day.
Yeah, I know, right? It can be very sticky, right? The leather seat. Okay. So and Virgin America, Emirates, and Singapore Airlines, JetBlue. So this one talks about and the most comfortable ones. And the reason why I show it, do I need you to memorize? No way. But I do want you to read it because when we talk about the comfortable, why do we think it's comfortable? They give you the reason. For example, I use a Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines was the first airline in the world to put service of A380, double decker, right? And A3 has 32 pitch, 19 width. It's a standard. And long haul flight New York to Singapore. This one is New York to Singapore. They don't use that. They cancel this. New York to Singapore non-stop. Singapore Airlines has already stopped. Okay. So we just do some comparison. Tell you why. Yeah, like for example, on this picture, where do you want to sit? If it's you, everyone is available. Which one do you choose? Aisle? Here? Like this aisle, this aisle, this aisle, or this aisle? There are 4 aisles.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Anyone will be fine. Okay. And anybody else?
Window.
Window. Which left side, right side?
Left.
Left side.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a reason.
No, it's just I've never sat sitting. What's that?
Sit.
Sat sitting. I've never sat on the right side. Never.
Oh no, you're always left side.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. Okay, so you like window seat, right?
Yeah.
So do you mind the front or back?
Back.
You like back.
Yeah, I like back.
And why do you like back?
It's more safer.
Oh, that's right. You got it. That's right. It is safer. That's right.
Especially
And
especially in the back, there are more like spare seats.
you know what? Talking about that, that's one of my favorite too. There's because think about the aircraft. What is the shape of the aircraft? It's like this. In the end, it's getting what? Smaller, right? So you see here, this is a 343. But when it towards the end, it's going to change to what? 242. Okay? Then when they change to 242, yes, it's 2 seats. But the size doesn't change that much. So which means those 2 seats have actually bigger area. Okay? So that's my favorite seat. Okay? Those 2s. Especially when you 2 people travel together, that'd be fine. Okay? Whereas here, for 2 people traveling, either somebody has to sit in the middle, right? But the other one is a 1 aisle, 1 window. It's perfect. Okay? And anybody wants to sit in the front? No? Why do you want to sit in the front?
You have so much legroom
In the front?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the exit row, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exit. Oh my God, a huge difference. You see, let me tell you here. This one, this exit row has, the leg room is like nothing in front because it have to make sure it's open, right? So this will be the best seat. I'm telling you, long haul flight, pay $100 for over 10-hour flight, worth every single penny. For yourself, for your client, some people say, oh my God, $100? Trust me, worth every single penny. Those are very popular, okay? Yes, but what if they're not available? Front or back? Doesn't matter, right? Yeah. But it depends. I'll tell you why it depends. Again, you have to think for your client. If your client has a shorter connecting time, then where do you want to put them? Yeah, front, definitely front. Especially very close to the business class. Because that would be the first to get off the airplane. Because especially when they have a short connection time. So you don't want to put them in the back because they only open the front door, okay? And then by the time it takes a long time to deboard. When it's long haul, the bigger aircraft takes a long time, okay? So that will be the better one, okay? So always, whenever we do something for our clients, or we choose seat, those are all extra services we want to give to our clients. It's not about just booking the ticket. Booking the ticket, many people can do. They can do it by themselves. We want to provide the more services, better services with our knowledge, with our experience. Okay? So here we go. Next one, and economy seats. Let's have the comparison. They are both A380s, and they are different. One is Lufthansa. You know what? I'm going to turn the floor. It's hard to see. Caesar, help me, please. Okay, much better. Okay, one is Lufthansa, one is Air France. Lufthansa, Air France. And you see, this one, they're both A380. Can anybody tell me, if you never traveled Air France or Lufthansa, that's all right. Can you tell me the difference with what is different? Something is different about this these two airlines. Yes.
I think there's 2 seats on one side and the other. I think.
Oh, that's right. This is a 242. This one is probably, we don't know. There's the one side 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you know what? This one probably better travel 2 people, right? But this, they are both A380. Oh, that's interesting, huh? That's weird. Normally most A380 is 3. Well, that's all right. Good eye. I didn't catch that. Another thing, compared with this, with the aircraft you travel on Air Canada and Porter or Air Transat, what's the difference? Look at the seat.
The seats on Air Canada aircrafts are black.
The black, the color, right? And how about, did you notice that? Do you find this is very, like, skinnier? Don't you find it? When you travel Air Canada and those kind of old aircraft, you'll find that it's very plush, like a sofa. It's quite thick, right? Where this one, you'll find is quite skinny. Okay, it's not like those kind of big sofa style. This is a little bit harder, right? There's a reason. Because when you make it a little bit like a skinnier, and which makes what? The pitch a little bit bigger, right? So that's the reason why. The newer aircraft, they all use this kind of style, okay? And this one is touch screen. This one is remote. Okay, right? Remote. Okay, so that's a different. They're both A380s, the newest aircraft. And now the premium economy. This part, I want you to make sure to put lots of notes because this is new. Okay, we never talked about that before. Okay, so premium economy. Okay, the brand new 20 class of service. Many airlines are catching up. International airlines, they are trying to put it on most of their long haul flights. Okay. All about the money, right? Ching. Okay, so number one, the reason why it's so popular, remember, it is still economy. No matter what they say, no matter what video, what like a posh they talk about, it's still economy ticket. That is so important for business travelers. Can anybody tell me why? Why do I put this line? Why is it so important for business travelers? It is still economy class. Think about it. Yes.
Sometimes business travelers have to put the amount of your, like, the amount of the ticket
Yeah.
into the tab, the business or the company.
Yeah.
And the companies don't want them to travel very lavishly, so that's premium economy is the better option.
Absolutely, that's so right. Okay, that's a major reason why the airlines introduces a premium economy. It's because, yes, premium economy, we will show a couple of videos and you will see the benefit, bigger seat or whatever, right? But in the end, it is still economy class. For business travelers, lots of companies, okay, what they do, they have travel policies. Used to be, when the economy is good, those good days, what they do is that when they travel, I used to work for a big American company, our travel policy is whenever you travel over 8 hours, you can buy business class ticket. How much is business class ticket? It's very expensive. From Beijing to Chicago, it can be $9,000. Okay, 9,000 US dollars. But economy is not that good anymore. It's not those years anymore. Economy now is getting down. So the companies are trying to cut their what? To make the budget, to cut the traveling expenses, right? So what they say, okay, not those 3 years. Now, no matter what, doesn't matter. We can't afford business class anymore. Everybody, economy class. So okay, that's fine. So airlines say, oh my God, what are we gonna do? How could we survive? All the business class are empty. So now they say, no problem. Then we introduce this a premium economy. So rather than like all business class section, I separated one section. It's premium economy. It is still economy. So on your ticket, it's an economy ticket. So when you go to the company, oh no problem, it's still economy. But the price is between what? Business and economy. Okay? So that's really why it's important for business traveler. Extra pitch, width, and seat recline. Okay, recline. Okay? Oh, talking about seat recline. The last couple of weeks, there are lots of problems with that, right? So now let's do a vote. Do you recline when you travel, when you get flight? Yes, Matt? Yeah, you do? No? You don't? You don't? So now I'm gonna have a question. Do you think we have the right to recline the seat?
Oh, I think so, I hope so.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Of course. That seat is designed to recline, right? Of course I have right to recline, right? But why so many people are so not happy about the people in front of them are reclining? You don't get a lot of leg room, right? Yeah, but are you, like for example, I take you for example, when you sit here, if I'm sitting in front of you, will you be bothered if I recline?
Yeah.
You will be bothered,
Yeah.
right? But will you touch like that, tell me, put your seat back?
No, I wouldn't touch,
You wouldn't tell me, right? Because
because that's your decision.
exactly, that's my right, right? Yeah, so like I don't get it, why people are so, because you have the right to do what? To recline too,
Yeah.
right? Everybody has a right to recline. So for me, I really don't think it's a right for somebody to be bothered or to tell somebody else, don't recline. But there are exceptions. Yes?
I was in a long flight.
Yeah?
I was parking our flight and the guy in the seats were really squishy.
Yeah.
I was trying to have my dinner and the guy in front of me was trying to recline. And he was a really large guy. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
But if he put his seat in the back, he would literally be sitting on my lap.
That's right. That's what I just want to say. The only time it bothers people big time is when it's meal time. You are not supposed to recline when it's meal time. Because when you recline and somebody else have no seat, whatever, basically the tray is hitting my stomach. Okay?
The meal might slip down to your.
Yeah, exactly. And at that time, I'm going to either tell him or tell the flight attendant, you have to move your seat back because you are not supposed to recline when it's meal time. And if people are doing that, they're not very considerate, right? So that's only that. But if other than meal time or takeoff or departure, they have the right to recline. Okay? So So that's a more seat recline and premium food service, a better food service, right? Okay, again, they are better, not the best. It's still not. It's a between. It's a little bit better than economy, but far away from business class. So now let's do a premium economy comparison. Very fast. This one is going to take you to Seat Guru as well. Remember, the standard economy is what? 18 width and it's 32 about what? The pitch, right? So let's look at the premium economy. So this page talks about what is premium economy. I just want to show you, okay? This is what is premium economy standard. Look at the width. Is this considerably bit bigger than economy?
Yes.
Yes? The economy is 18, 17, 18. This is a premium economy. Just a little, a touch bigger, right? But it's a pitch a little bit bigger. Remember the economy is average is what? 32, right? What is average for premium economy? 37, 38, right? Even 40. So you will find it is a little bit, you have a more leg room, okay? So now let's look at the Air France Premium Voyage.
À compter du 25 octobre 2009 sur New York
Sorry.
et du 16 novembre sur Tokyo,
Does it bother you? I can't find the English version. There's a subtitle. Is it okay? Yeah, okay. I tried. I couldn't find the English version.
Air France propose à ses clients des vols long courriers une nouvelle cabine Premium Voyageur. Située entre la cabine économique et la cabine affaires, Premium Voyageur complète la gamme long courrier d'Air France avec des services et un confort de voyage supplémentaire à des tarifs très compétitifs. Dès l'aéroport, le passager Premium Voyageur bénéficie de services au sol qui simplifient son voyage. Ces services sont inspirés de la classe affaires. Un enregistrement à des comptoirs prioritaires à Paris comme dans le reste du monde, des bagages de soute avec une franchise identique à celle de la cabine affaires et un étiquetage prioritaire. Les membres Elite Plus du programme Flying Blue ont le choix d'accéder au salon affaires. Les adhérents du programme Flying Blue pourront cumuler plus rapidement des miles. Un billet plein tarif en cabine Premium Voyageur rapporte 25% de miles en plus par rapport à un même billet plein tarif économique. À l'image du produit affaires, le passager embarque ensuite à sa convenance. À bord, la nouvelle classe Premium Voyageur d'Air France se caractérise par un très grand confort, avec un tout nouveau siège, offrant 40% d'espace supplémentaire par rapport au siège de la classe économique. Pour une intimité préservée, le siège dispose d'une coque fixe. Le dossier glisse à l'intérieur de la coque, sans gêner le passager situé derrière. Dans cette coque, le fauteuil s'incline à 123 degrés et permet d'adopter une position de repos en étendant les jambes. Le fauteuil dispose d'une assise généreuse de 48 cm avec de larges accoudoirs et des appuis-têtes. L'espacement entre deux fauteuils est de près d'1 mètre. Air France est la première compagnie européenne à proposer ce type de siège dans cette catégorie de cabine. De nombreuses fonctionnalités permettent de travailler ou de se détendre. Une prise est accessible pour brancher son ordinateur portable. Une tablette très large accueille aisément un ordinateur, un bloc papier et un verre, le tout éclairé par une liseuse individuelle orientable. Enfin, un casque audio réducteur de bruit permet de profiter pleinement des 500 heures de programme proposées à bord par Air France, diffusées sur un écran large. Le service commence par un apéritif avec vin ou champagne et est suivi d'un repas avec au choix 2 plats chauds équilibrés. Spécialement conçu pour les vols long courriers, l'offre de prestations culinaires allie plaisir et équilibre, rythme le voyage et permet, une fois arrivé à destination, de continuer efficacement sa journée. La livraison prioritaire des bagages permet de gagner du temps. Voyager en Premium Voyageur sera possible sur l'ensemble des destinations du réseau long courrier d'Air France d'ici à la fin de l'année 2010.
Okay, so that's Air France Premium Economy. Okay, using this summer, actually I traveled to both. Like I traveled back to China and Singapore. I flew Singapore to Air France. So my flight is Montreal to Paris, Premium Economy, and Paris to Beijing. And then coming back inbound is Singapore to Paris, Paris to Montreal. So I purposely paid a little bit more to try. Just want to experience Premium Economy, right? Because I always teach about it, I say, oh my god, look, it's so fancy, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, I'm going to try it, okay? It didn't cost me, it probably cost me $400 more in total for all the segments. So that's a fantastic deal, okay? Doesn't happen all the time, but when it happened, I grabbed it. So it's, so let's summarize. So after the video, what do you think? What is special about the Premium Economy? What is checking? Priority checking. So the key word is priority. When we talk about priority, there's priority checking, priority boarding, and priority baggage, right? Pick up the baggage. And there's another one, didn't show here. I don't know, I forgot. There's another priority. Only in Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. That one, oh my god, still mean at least 1 hour. At least 1 hour.
Priority go through the border?
That's right. Priority goes through immigration. Oh my god, that one, like seriously, without that priority, the line is huge. And then without the priority, it saves so much time. Okay? So it's worth a lot. So 4 priority. Priority checking, priority boarding, priority baggage claimant, priority immigration. Okay? So that's priority immigration with the asterisk. Only Charles de Gaulle. Most other airports don't have it. Okay, so that's priority. What else? It's different about this Air France Premium Economy.
You get a kit?
You get you get a amenity kit. Amenity kit, right? Amenity kit. Yes, pretty good. They have an eye mask, earplugs. What else? Toothbrush. Yeah, I think they have a lot. I have 4 in my. What else? How about the food? Do you find the food is better than economy? I find it's the same. I travel them, it's all the same, nothing better. The only thing, and they in the video talk about before when you get on board, what do they serve you? Aperitif, right? Aperitif with champagne or whatever. They didn't. The 4 flights, none of them served the aperitif. Even though I don't drink, but I'm not happy about it. You promised, but they didn't deliver. Okay? And what else is good about Premium Economy? The bigger seat, right? This one is 48. Remember, that 48 is a centimeter. It's not an inch. Inch is probably 18, 19. That one is a little bit wider. The very, very special about this Air France Premium Economy is about the what? What is called? What kind of seat is called? Yes, it's called a shell. It's like a shell. And what it does is it's like something like this, and then you'll see the go slide down. It doesn't bother people behind. It won't recline. But I'm telling you, okay, I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to show you this one. Huh? Look at this picture. It looks like this guy is so comfortable. I'm telling you, it's not true. It's so not comfortable. And the seat is so hard, and then the slide just slide a little bit. Seriously, it's like killing me. My back was so uncomfortable. And because when I travel with that, I didn't book the. So for this Air France Premium Economy, what they do, they only keep 3 rows of Premium Economy. Okay. So unfortunately, I chose the last one. The last one is. Yes, it does slide in, but it's just sliding a little bit. So it's not the most comfortable seat. It looks like the guy is like in heaven. It's not, okay? It's pretending. But having said that, if you are lucky, you get that exit row. Exit row, like a premium economy, that's what I got from Singapore to Paris. Oh my God, that was good. That was good because you have lots of space, right? So if you can, definitely get that one. Worth money too. Okay, so that's basically Air France Premium Economy. They're doing really well. And their price is very, very competitive, especially for us. When people travel from Ottawa to Europe or to Asia, whatever, they always have promotion about Premium Economy. When that's the case, book your plane for Premium Economy. They will not regret. For me, I regret it's just because that seat is so hard. I hope they're changing it. And the last one we didn't mention, the baggage allowance. Did they mention? No, we didn't, right? It's actually more baggage allowance. You're allowed 2 pieces rather than 1. Okay? So make sure you write it down because very possible it's going to be in the test. And that's Air France. Next one, let's look at the Cathay. Cathay Pacific is based in Hong Kong, CX.
For passengers flying on Cathay Pacific to Hong Kong, lucky them. We at Travel Daily are here to show you exactly what we mean. Take a look at this. Wow. This is Cathay's new premium economy cabin. Bigger seats, more legroom and much more, says Cathay's Dane Cheng.
The seat itself is fantastic. Together with the services going around it, we will have priority check-in, we have priority baggage, we have different services, so to distinguish that, slightly, and it's an upgrade of our economy class. So this will go very well, and I'm sure it will be very popular. We will be offering much better value for money. By the end of next year, all of our long-haul flights will be operating with the new business class product, with the new premium economy class product, and with the new long-haul economy class product.
Yes, passengers flying in Cathay's economy class will also get a better ride with improved comfortable seating, as Chief Engineer Peter Dooley demonstrates for Travel Daily TV.
Recline, if you watch the seat pan, moves back in. Where most, like I said, other economy seats, the back just moves. But this way you get a bit of support under your legs and you get a more reclined motion.
And look at these personal high-res TVs with lots of movies and stacks of games. No handsets needed either, just touch the screen to change channels. All in all, Cathay's new and improved product gets the thumbs up.
What do you think about their premium economy? Compare with Air France. I find this is blah, right? Did you find a big difference of premium economy? I didn't find it clean. I find that Air France is much better, at least looks much better, right? But having said that, this is a little bit older video, and nowadays they try to update too. Because think about it, if you don't update, if you don't upgrade, and other people's seats are better, nobody's gonna fly with yours. So you have to catch up, right? So that's Air France. Now that's Cathay. And next one, this is a Lufthansa, LH, German airline. This is a brand new. They haven't even started. They're gonna start in October.
We had 2 great products, one quickly growing in size and features, the other a stable level of comfort and service. But in between them, an opportunity to create something new. We called it business class. That was 35 years ago, and the start of a huge success story. Now we're doing it all over again. Introducing the Lufthansa Premium Economy Class. An all-new travel experience. A brand new seat with world-class design and precision, made by an enthusiastic team. But it's not just a new seat. There's a lot more included in the new Premium Economy Class. Our retrofit will be quick. The premium economy class will be available in 106 long-haul airplanes, 3,600 seats, representing 10% of our long-haul seat capacity for more than 1.5 million passengers. We are now ready for the market launch. Sales start in May. First flight takes off in October. And within 1 year, all airplanes will be modified.
Today you will be part of a new era, a world premiere.
At the request of our passengers, we are expanding our product portfolio with a new travel experience above economy class.
It's all about comfort, 50% more space, bigger in-seat screens, more free luggage, and a better in-flight service.
Our new premium economy fills the gap towards our new business class, which now offers a full flat bed.
Our engineers, our sales team, our flight crew, and even our executive board have worked night and day for a brand new travel experience.
Have a closer look and join the best premium economy in class.
Welcome on board.
That's Lufthansa, okay? Like what I said, they only start in October. That's brand new, okay? And Lufthansa, and again, very similar to what? The benefits of premium economy very similar to Air France. Two days of baggage, amenity kit, and better meal service. And there's one priority check-in. And in the last one, we just mentioned. Did you see the dollar sign? How much? 25 euro. So that's a ticket, okay? Which means you pay 25 euro extra. You have access to the lounge. This is, some people say, I'm not going to pay that 25 euro to get into that lounge. I'm telling you, if you have a longer than 3 hours connection, worth every single penny, not 25 euro. Definitely take advantage of that. Because, I'll tell you what, has anybody tried to eat anything at the airport? Yes, right? In Canada, it's not that bad. In Canada, we have Tim Horton. We have a McDonald's, whatever, right? Same price, quite good, your comfort food, right? But some airports in the world, the airport food can be very, very what? Expensive, okay? So, I can take, for example, when I was in Paris, and I probably spent 8 euro just for a single meal. Guess what I got? All I got, 8 euro is about $12. All I got is 1 coffee, 1 sandwich. That's it. $12. I think you don't need that much for Tim Hortons, right? How much does it cost? I would say $5, right? $5, $6, okay? So, 8 euros for that much money. But if you spend 25 euro, and what you can get, we're going to talk about more after the break, and what do you get from lounge access. Okay, so that's about Lufthansa. So now let's take a break, 10 minutes break. When we come back, we'll continue, okay?